we start the material self. Association of self and possession. Role to customer to self and identify. Description of material self. Introduction. We are living in a world of sale and shopping spree. We are given a wide array of products to purchase from simple set of spoon and fork to owning a restaurant. Almost everywhere, including the digital space, we can find promotion of products purchase. Product advertisement are suggestive of making us feel better or look good. Part of us to have product what makes you want to have those products are connected with who you are. What we have what we want to have and already possess and is related to ourselves. Back 1968 state what we regard our possessions as part of ourselves. What we are what we have and what we possess our wanting to have and possess as connection with her aspect of the self. So, magbabalik po tayo dito sa introduction. Ang sabi po dito ay nabubuhay tayo dito sa mundo ng may binibili tayo, may pinaggagastusan, may may kinakailangan na bilhin para sa sarili. Example po nitong we are given a wide array of products to purchase from simple set of spoon and fork to owning a restaurant. Nagsisimula po tayo sa mga maliliit na bagay para makabuo ng malaking negosyo sa para masarili natin at mabili natin yung mga gusto natin bilihin. So, ang product na binibili po natin is connected sa mga gusto natin, related sa atin kasi bakit mo binili yung product na yon? Kasi gusto mo, kasi kailangan mo. Kaya binili mo yon. So, dito po sa activity, debit card challenge. A very wealthy person gave you a debit card and told you to use it as much as you want. Make yourself happy. What are you going to do with it? Make a list of what you want to have. Write many as you want. So sabi po dito, pag may taong nagbigay sa iyo ng isang debit card at sinabi niyang gamitin mo 'yon upang bilhin mo ang lahat ng mga gusto mo, kahit anong gusto mo, ano ang gagawin mo? Ano ang mga ililista mo na bibilihin sa binigay niyang debit card? Dito po sa activity analysis. What do you feel about the debit card? So, yung binigay niyang debit card, anong pakiramdam na nagamit mo yun? Tapos, dito po sa number 2, which among the item in your list do you like the most? Sa mga nilista mong gusto mong bilihin gamit ang debit card, ano yung pinakagusto mo sa mga nilista mo? If you were given the chance in real life to have one among the list, which would you choose? Why? Kung sa totoong buhay ay binigyan ka talaga ng kung sa totoong buhay ay nangyari na binigyan ka talaga ng isang debit card, ano ang pinakauna mong pipiliin sa mga ililista mo gamit ang debit card na yon? Yes. Is your answer in number 3 different from what you answer in question number 2? Why or why not? Kung ano ba yung different ng nilista mo sa number 3? Gaano ba yun kahalaga kung kunwari, marami kang marami kang gustong ilista sa mga yung sa number 2, kunwari marami kang gustong ilista na gusto mong bilihin gamit ng debit card. Pero yung number 3 sa real life, isa lang yung pwede mong ilista. Ano yung pipiliin mo na pinaka gusto mong bilihin gamit ang debit card na nilista mo doon sa question number 2 para kung sakaling mabigyan ka talaga ng debit card sa totoong buhay. So yun po yung aking report. Maraming salamat po.
Hello guys, my name is Jericho Isian and my report is the material self. So let's tackle my report about the material self. Having investment of self to things that made us attached to those things. The more investment to self is given to the particular thing, the more we identify ourselves to it. We also had the tendency to collect and possess properties. The collection in different degree of investment self becomes part of self. The sentences means the more we invest ourselves to something or to a particular thing. For example, someone special to you give you a gift. Of course, you will remember her or him if you see that thing that he gave you. We also have the tendency to collect things which we can call part of ourselves. So, I have here a quote which is written by William James. A man's self is sum total of all that he can call his, not only his body and physical power, but his clothes and his house. This means the things in the family or the house and clothes, the things particular to him that he can call his. That's all.
The material self. William James, a Harvard psychologist in the late 19th century, wrote The Principles of Psychology in 1890. Understanding the self can be examined through different components. First, constituent, the feeling and emotions they arouse or self-feeling, the actions to which the prompt or self-seeking and self-preservation. The constituent of self are composed of the material self, the social self, the spiritual self, and the pure ego. The material self, according to James primarily, is about our bodies, clothes, immediate family, and home. The more investment of self given to the particular thing, the more we identify ourselves to it. We also tended to collect a different degree of investment of self becomes part of the self. We also tended to collect and possesses properties. The collection in different degree of investment of self becomes part of the self. What are what we have? Russell Beck posits that we regard our possessions as part of ourselves. We are what we have and what we possess. As we grow older, putting importance to material possession decreases. Material possessions gains higher value in our lifetime if we use material possessions to find happiness, associates these things with significant events, accomplishments, and people in our lives. The possession that we dearly have to tell something about who we are, our self-concept, our past, and even our future.
We are what we have. We are what we have and what we possess because God made us to be perfect for ourselves. No matter what other people see, the important is you know what you have and what you are because you are you. Nobody can stop you from loving yourself. When we talk about material self, basically we talk about our possessions and based on that Sabi, we are what we have. Kung ano yung meron tayo, ano yung binili natin, ano yung gamit natin, it can be described what we are. Ano ba yung priorities natin, ano ba yung gusto natin, di ba? We want branded clothes, or okay na tayo sa ukay? It describes our personality, so we are what we have.